And now presenting the 6 Merry Murderses of the Cook County Jail in their rendition of the Cell Block Tango.
Pop, 6, squish. Lip shit. 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 He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same. Pop, 6, squish. Cicero. Pop, 6, squish. Cicero. Lip shit. You know how people have those little habits that get you down? Like Bernie. Bernie likes to chew gum. No, not chew. Pop. So I come home this Monday after work, and I'm really irritated, and I'm looking for a little bit of sympathy. And there's Bernie lying on the couch, drinking a beer and chewing. No, not chewing. Popping. So I said to him, I said, you pop that gum one more time. And he did. So I took the shotgun off the wall and I fired 2 warning shots into his head. He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same. Pop, 6, squish. Cicero. Pop, 6, squish. Cicero.
I met Ezekiel Young from Salt Lake City about 2 years ago. He told me he was single. We really hit it off. So, we moved in together. He'd go to work, come home, I'd make him a drink, and we'd have dinner. Then I found out. Single, he told me. Single my ass. Not only was he married, no, he had 6 wives. One of those Mormons, you know? Well, that night, when he got home from work, I made him his drink as usual. You know, some guys just can't hold their arsenic.
He had it coming. He had it coming. He took a flower, 6 which rhymed. And then he used it. It was a murder, but not a crime.
So I'm standing in the kitchen, carving up a chicken for dinner, and in storms my husband Wilbur in a jealous rage. You've been screwing the milkman, he says. He was crazy. And he kept on screaming, you've been screwing the milkman! And then he ran into my knife. He ran into my knife 10 times. If you'd have been there,
if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same.
Mit corazonik. Here's the confession. Next to Tom, the fashion. Nem czudem, hogia here's Uncle Sam confession. Foggy, extra bomb fege, meshe, pula boltem, run dorshendem, making my ronzi on atomic.
Yeah, but did you do it?
Not guilty.
He had it coming.
My sister Veronica and I used to have this double act, and my husband Charlie used to travel around with us. Now, for the last number in our act, we did these 20 acrobatic tricks in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 splits, spreading, backflips, flip-flops, one right after the other. There was one night we're down at the Hotel Cicero, the 3 of us boozing, having a few laps. And we ran out of ice, so I went to get some. When I came back, opened the door, and there were Veronica and Charlie doing number 17, the spread eagle. I was in such a state of shock, I must have blacked out. I can hardly remember a thing. It wasn't until later, when I was washing the blood off my hands, I even knew they were dead. They had it come. 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 All along. I didn't do it. But if I'd done it, how could you tell me that I was wrong? They had it come. 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 They took a flower. Tell me that I was wrong.
a real artistic guy. Sensitive, a painter. He was always trying to find himself. He'd go out every night looking for himself. And on the way, he found Ruth, Gladys, Rosemary, and Irving. I guess you could say we broke up because of artistic differences. He saw himself as alive, and I saw him dead. The dirty bomb, the dirty bomb. They had it come, 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 they had it come all along. And they abused us. How could you tell us that we were wrong? He had it come, he had it come, he had it come, he had it come. He only had to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same.
You pop that gum once.
10 times!
Number 17, the spread.
Artistic differences. 6. Squish. Lip sheet.